Peace, YouTube. Listen, I only have like 20 minutes of my batteries. I'm going to go shopping and show you the diabolical nature of this. So just bear with me, okay? Because they might shut this down real quick. All right, so I'm in the milk section, right? I'm in Whole Foods. So I'll do this real quick. Let me face you. So look at all the different kinds of milks there, okay? Oh, look what's on sale. This is the milk that Flipper gets. Oh, this is the milk that I get. This is called, oh, but I don't want protein. Okay. See, these have protein, but I only get they have the plain one is all gone. Okay, so the plain one is all gone. But this is the Good Karma flax milk. I don't drink this, but if you look at the ingredients, this is what I do. I don't do the one with the protein though. And I don't get anything with, but look, it's on sale for $2.99. Now, normally that milk is normally like $5, but that's the milk I get. But they don't have the one. They ran out of the one because the mommies go crazy on that. They ran out of the one that's just plain. I don't get anything with protein. I do that, and I make hot cocoa and stuff for my little ones. So that's good. I'm gonna show you something else too. See, they ran out. Okay. Now, for those who have little ones who have Jello, there's this thing called gel cups. So I'm gonna show you what I get. All the way to the back. Now, because I can't reach, I can't reach it. I have to. Trying to shop in here really quick. There we go. Okay. So you see this here? These are cut the cherry gel. These are gluten-free. It's vegan and plant-based. It's really yummy, right? Okay, this is really good. And if we do ingredients, okay, the ingredients are pretty simple. So we have filtered water, cane sugar. Now, carrageenan is something you don't want. So I don't buy this very often, but on a weekend it has beet juice for coloring, okay? And it's gelatin-free, gluten-free, GMO-free, okay? But I don't normally do this a lot. Why? Is because you don't want carrageenan. Okay, so I'm gonna go, I gotta be careful because they don't like you filming in here. I'm at Whole Foods, the devil's store. Shh, shh, I can't, that's why I can't put it on here. I can't, because as soon as I went live in here, they try to shut it down. So I have to be discreet, okay? You're going shopping with me right now. Okay, so this is the different, for those who have, like the butters, right? So no, don't do carrageenan, can't do carrageenan, okay? So these are the different butters that they have. You gotta be careful with butters because butters have a lot of false ingredients, okay? So, normally what I used to do is, you see how they have balance, this is soy free, but free, what do you have? It has canola. So canola is genetically modified. You see the canola? You don't want to do canola because canola is genetically modified. So, hold on. They don't have the other one that I normally get. Wait, hold on. This is actually a good one. I don't do coconut because I'm allergic to coconut, but this is actually a great one if you decided to do this. The coconut spread. I used to do this all the time, but coconut, you can tolerate. But look, they have. So even if you're getting something like coconut, the palm oil is okay, but look at that, the canola, which is a genetically modified oil. Okay, they don't have the one I have here. I usually get it from my other place, which is a type of like a vegetable ghee. Many of you know ghee. So ghee is like something that you do. They usually have it here. I don't see it here. Okay. Okay. And for those who do almond stuff, you don't want to do almonds too often, but what is a nice spread, I can't do it because I have little ones that have allergies to nuts, and I don't do nuts very often, but you have Kite Hill. Kite Hill is one of the best. I love Kite Hill. This is really tasty cream cheese. It is vegan. It is yummy. Okay. And it's really good. And Kite Hill also has a type of yogurt. Okay. I only have a certain period of time. I wanted to show you something. Hold on. Let me get to the point. Because I like to walk all around the store. There's only a couple things I get here, and then I go to my local. I actually go to my local, more appropriate home-based store that's more holistic. They have more farmers goods there. I go here for certain things like I can't get at other places. So unfortunately, I go to Whole Foods for certain things. Okay, this is what I want to show you the most before the phone shuts off. Okay, so remember I told you my mom drinks soda, right? My mom drinks Pepsi, which I don't let my little ones touch. So in order for me to avoid them, I get them something like an alternative. So, normally an alternative, oh, look what's on sale. Izzy's, hold on. Izzy's is a nice alternative. You see? Izzy's, which are on sale right now for $3.19. So Izzy's is this. Now you don't want to get them sodas. Where's that? Okay. So usually if you're going to do something that's naughty, this is the best of the bad, Izzy. So it's flavored beverage. I love to get them something that is not as toxic and so on, okay? But I want to show you something that they did. So they have, I love doing this for myself. Hold on, I'll be out of the store in a minute. Hold on. What I just showed you is somebody standing behind me because they're making sure I'm not taping, because they don't let you tape in here. Like she's purposefully standing behind me looking like she's doing something, but that's inverted sugar. I showed you the label. And what they're doing now is, before Whole Foods used to have their soda in plastic, which has BPA, but you knew that they had sodas that had, hold on, I'm talking privately, but she's coming anywhere where I am. They're so clever. Look, trolling. Let's see if she looks perfectly trolling. I want to talk privately with you, and she just keeps walking by me. Anyway, so now they don't put cane sugar anymore in their sodas. They put inverted sugar, which is taken from glucose and sucrose. So it heightens up the sweetening taste of it, and it's bad for people. It makes you hyperglycemic. I mean, it basically spikes up your sugar level, and that's what they're putting in those sodas now. So before, someone could buy that for their children's party, and it would be kind of cool because you'd have cane sugar. I don't agree with plastic bottles, and if you did it every once in a while, you do that. Ginger beer is great, but remember, ginger beer has a lot of sugar, right? Hold on. When I try to troll, this is me shopping at Whole Foods. Hold on, let me get out of here. I gotta get out of the lane so she can't stalk me. Now, one of the things you'll notice, oh Lord, they're everywhere. One of the things you'll notice for your juices, if you do juices that you don't juice yourself, which I always suggest you juice yourself, I only do grape juice for my daughters. Remember I told you apple is the devil, and too much apples actually stunts their growth, but it's not good for you because all apples are genetically modified. They're not even natural. But I do a juice. I do a juice for my little ones that's all gone. So I noticed that there was a sale on juices. I'll give you the brand because I really love the brand. I love the people. So this juice is called, for mommies, these are called Wild Kratz. Now, Wild Kratz is the only juice that has purely white grape juice, but they're all out and they've not replaced it since every mommy has found out that apples are the devil for their children's health. So all the mommies went and bought it, and Whole Foods has not replaced it for the last 5 weeks. That shelf, let me show you this shelf. This shelf has remained empty. It's remained empty. But my alternative for that also, for my little ones, which I have in my cart, which I'll show you, is I buy this, which is, I love this, Honest Kids. I bought this for my little girls, and this is the only juice that they'll drink other than the white grape juice by White Kratz. Okay? Let me go. My phone might shut down during this rant. I want to show you soy and everything. Everybody likes also, what I really like is I'm just doing a rundown. I'm not doing the best video with this. This is really hard to do because I feel like every time I turn, they're watching me to see if I'm talking to someone, which I am. I'm talking to y'all, but they try to see. So if you want to stay in a vegan department and really good cookies, if you don't want to make them yourselves, like everything I do is alternative if I have an alternative. But look what I have. I love this. So I get this. Okay, here we go. Here's my cookies. Oh, I have this. So this is my favorite I get for the girls. Now look at that. This has brown rice, sorghum, buckwheat, brown cane sugar. I love this. Okay? There's no eggs, there's no dairy, there's no animal products in it, and it's really soft cookies and it's good. It's the least of the negative things in there. And then also, if you can't read the ingredients, you shouldn't buy it. If you don't understand any of the ingredients, or if you can't read the ingredients or you can't pronounce it, it's best to stay away from it. Now my phone is gonna die in like 2 minutes. Okay, here's another one that I like that my little one loves, and I don't really do this often because I'm not a fan of oats, but she loves the quinoa. So I do this combination, like sometimes in the weekends, in the mornings, where she likes this. I do this with some fresh fruit on the side of it. So this is it. Arrow Mills makes really good stuff. They have integrity. Their company has integrity, and I really appreciate their business practices. I support them, and I've supported them for over the last 10 or 11 years, and I really have little negative things to say about Arrow Mills, other than the fact of the matter is, even though I like the company, they're still in bed with Monsanto. Okay, hold on. Oh, here we go. Now, I buy these chips for my mom, right? She loved them. They cost a little bit much. She likes potato chips. I think they're the best of the bad. So these are potato chips, and they taste really, really good. So these are the ones that I love. You can actually make these, which really taste good. They're crispy if you make them. But my mom likes these, but these are really good. This is the avocado. It's made with avocado oil. It's by Kettle. It's GMO free, but the ingredients are pretty decent. Okay. It's a little bag. Look at this little bag for like $4. She thinks I'm insane, but I prefer my mom eat something a little better if she's gonna eat potato chips, and I tell her I prefer she eats these, and they're yummy, so she likes them. So I say, listen, if it takes us a bag for you to be healthier, then by all means. Yeah, the bag is $5, but it is really, really good, and I prefer to get her that one than to have her eating Lay's potato chips, which are laced with all kinds of arsenic type of stuff, you know? All right. Shopping. And you'll see that 90% of the things all have soy. So I never knew. Where am I going? Hold on. Sorry, I have to get something. I'm sorry, am I blocking you? I apologize. Now look, they have these. These are good. Good bellies. These are really good. I have an allergy to bananas, but my little ones don't have allergies to bananas. So I can get things for them that I can't necessarily consume. So you get good belly. I'm going to show you something that's interesting. Hold on. So, you know, many of you like to use, oh, they have kombucha. For those who do kombucha, we shouldn't do kombucha if you have a lot of melanin in your skin, but kombucha's on sale here. So if you want to get kombucha, it's rarely that you get 2 for $5. I know I tell you what the sales are because I'm here. Okay. So, oh, I'm going to show you, oh, okay, my phone's about to die. I could show you the oils. Not all oils are the same. And remember, when you do oils, you want to do cold pressed, okay? I don't do, now, one of the things that some of the indigenous are allergic to, and I want to show you this, because when you look at labels, you're going to look for this. So look at this oil. Now notice it said safflower oil, okay? Safflower oil is highly, highly negative for like people of a specific bloodline, especially indigenous people with O positive. It causes intestinal gastric issues. Also, it causes inflammation. Now, when you read your ingredients, you're going to notice that a lot of the components of a lot of things we eat have safflower oil or canola. Remember, they're purposefully putting certain things that they know that certain bloodlines have sensitivities to, unbeknown to you. You may think, oh, I just ate all this pasta. You shouldn't be really doing pasta because indigenous people naturally don't do well with any wheats unless they're like heirloom grains that are more like teff or buckwheat. But if you're doing things, or spelt does okay, but spelt has, males have to be careful with spelt because spelt has a little bit of estrogen. Okay, so be careful with things that have safflower oil. If you are indigenous, you come from the Caribbean, or you come from some of these indigenous lines, safflower oil can cause gastric issues and it can cause inflammation. But notice that it's in a lot of foods. Now, I want to make, darn, I wanted to get the point where I show you where all the, I wanted to show you what soy is in a lot of the lotions and stuff. I don't think my phone will make it to the other side. I'm trying my fastest. Oh, fancy one, you can't do avocados. Then you may have an allergy to bananas because that's a latex fruit. Latex fruit, if you're having a problem with avocados, you could probably have an allergy to latex fruits. And latex fruits are like bananas. So be mindful. If avocados mess with you, see how you feel around bananas. Okay, women, I'm going to show you this really quick, okay? For those about pads. These are pads that you should be getting. Look at these natural pads, okay? I don't trust 7th Generation. I'm not a fan of 7th Generation because I don't trust them as a company. They're slippery slopes. But Nature Care is the one I've been using for years. And they have several different types. You see the plants. I don't buy anything with pink. I don't buy any packaging with pink. Pink is a cancer representative of cancer. So why I don't buy anything with packaged pink is because now they've damned pink. So anything that has pink is a representative of cancer. So if you notice, sometimes they'll make the packaging different. Like Nature Care has always been yellow and green and white. Let me show you again. Okay. Azalea is actually really good. They're really good. Cotton pads, I like them as well. Okay. But when I, when they change Nature pads, now they change the packaging, some of the packaging to pink. Pink is a problem. And I'm telling you that even with brassieres, you have to be mindful to stay away from pink. Pink is a beautiful color, and it's actually the highest in the cosmopology chart. But they damned it purposefully. So anytime a woman wears pink, it does hold the field of cancer. So when you put pink on your breasts or your inside, you know, something that's represented for your yoni space, just know that that's a frequency that they've stamped with pink, and pink is a representative, something that represents cancer, because of that, you know, that cancer ribbon. Um, oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. Well, let me show you something. Okay. So here we go. I love this scrub, right? Okay, they have the scrub. It's like, it's this, right? Okay, this is really, really good, but it has charcoal in it. So I found when I was using the charcoal, my skin would rash out because every time I went out in the air. So once I did research and found out that charcoal was kinetically charged and that it was allowing for any of the activation of the barium particles to activate my activate a field that would cause like skin rashing and so on. But I love this one. This is my favorite, and I'm about to get this one. Seaweed and cucumber. Okay, I'm gonna get this. And it has sandalwood. Sandalwood is great for your skin and for your circulation. Okay. I'm trying to do this so discreetly. Remember when I talked about claying your body? I'm going to show you the clay that you should be using. Now they have different bentonite clays. I personally like the Aztec. The Aztec has done well for a while. These are the clays. This is a clay. It's really good. Okay. So we can do that one. Okay. You should be claying your body at least once a month, if not twice a month, especially around the sensitive areas of your breasts and underneath your underarm and in between your legs. Yes, I said that. And what it does is it pulls toxins out of you, but it also replenishes the skin, the surface of the skin. So if you need to do anything, like you feel like you need a detox, don't always think that you have to eat things to detox yourself. Sometimes you eat well and you fast, or you drink a lot of alkaline water, but you need to do topical cleanses too, because we have a lot of things on the surface of our skin. See? And just like you wouldn't use things on your dishes. If you can make your own dish soap, that's great. But some of the great dish soaps that you should use are, which I really like, hold on. Echoes I love the best. They do have 7th generation, but I don't trust 7th generation because they've done dirt. But Echoes is really good. Where's the other one? Like Echoes has these like cleansers and stuff like that, which are really good. Black soap is great, but it does not do the same for everybody. Some people's bodies do well with black soap, but because of the black, the agenda to put black goo and everything, I don't trust the black soaps unless they come and they come from actually the people who are selling them personally. Because what they're doing is they're putting sentient black goo in a lot of stuff. That's why you're seeing all this black tar looking cleansers and exfoliants on your face now. That's all black goo, and all that does is it's a sentient type of reactive material that interacts with your biosphere. I don't trust it. I'm seeing all this black goo, so I would avoid it. Unless you know the vendor itself and you know the integrity of the black soap, I wouldn't mess with it, because again, they're doing a lot of things with this black sentient goo, putting it in everything. And oh, I want to show you something too. For those who don't have filters, where do they have this? Hold on. Okay. Before my phone dies, let me show you this. In case you have a Whole Foods near you. They're shutting it down here, which makes me think they're about to do something diabolical. But for those who don't have water filters, who can't afford buying really good water, I have another alternative for you. This one's broken and it's been broken for a while. I think they purposefully did this. But look, this is Whole Foods water thing. This is really decent water. It's reverse osmosis, okay? This is the process of the osmosis they do, okay? This is a wonderful, you can fill up these big jugs and put them in your office space or in the kitchen and let the children, like I love doing this. I love having that water in my office. I filter my own water. You know, I triple filter my water and I magnetize it. But if I need to go and get water, oh, it bothers you. Okay, so you have a sensitivity to it. But this water here is 35 cents. This is for people who don't filter their water and don't know how to or can't afford. They can afford it, but they don't want to spend the money. You can come for 35 cents a gallon and you can go get that, okay? Reverse osmosis. Now you gotta be careful because reverse osmosis does not declare it clean and clear totally. You know, it does it to a certain degree, but you have to be mindful. I think that's it. All right, family, my phone's gonna die any minute. I hope this was helpful. As you see on my cart, I have very limited stuff in my cart. And it's mostly just little snacks for the little ones. Mostly little snacks for the little ones, which I love. Now, for any little babies that have eczema, I think I saw a mommy who said something about eczema. My little ones got something after one particular thing I got from the doctor. She never got it. It was like a fungus that they catch from getting shots or vaccinations. Your baby may have a sensitivity to eggs. I didn't know that this was possible because I didn't have that allergy and neither did my ex, but my cousin had a really bad allergy to eggs. If they have an allergy to eggs, you should avoid anything made with eggs. You'd be surprised what eggs are in everything. So if your baby has eczema, I would avoid anything with soy and with eggs. And you find that their skin, and also put a little bit of colloidal silver spray, which, let me show you that. Hopefully I have enough time. This is really a mommy video for the babies and the mommies. I'm not neglecting you Sunstars, but I want to show the mommy stuff because I think a lot of times we need to share with one another. Okay, let me show the colloidal. Hold on quickly. You can give the baby, colloidal silver is not going to hurt the baby. It's not enough metals to harm them, but it will clear out their system. This is what people did back in the days before, you know, we had all this chemicalization. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Where is it? Okay. Get this for the baby. Spray a little bit in the baby. You know, I'm not a doctor, as you know, and so on. Do a little spray, okay? This comes in like a spray bottle. See if they're reactive to it first. You don't want to give the little babies anything. You want to see how they react. So do a little patch test too. Spray it on their skin, maybe the nape of their skin, and see if they break out. If they don't have a breakout and any reaction, do a spritz. It will kind of balance out the pH in their bodies to allow for regeneration as opposed to degeneration. Okay. Now I wanted to show you the amount of soy. I wanted to show you soy. I can't. They have soy. I wish I had time because I have specific things. You look over here and all the hair stuff, you'll find soy in a lot of the hair stuff, a lot of the conditioners. You'd be surprised where soy is in. Just be mindful. Read everything. Even the lotions have soy. So, like I was looking at one of these conditioners. Like I just condition my hair with a little bit, like especially I put clay on my hair too. So I don't really mess with the pH of my hair too much because I use clay, and I do use Carol's Daughter's products every once in a while.
It's like a cocoa butter. Coconut oil.
Where is it?
I have these guys.
Okay, there she
I
is.
have this
Hold
one.
on.
This one's shade.
Sorry. Okay. And they don't have it here. No. And also, mommies, be careful with your children if they are in schools. If you're not homeschooling, try to avoid using any hand sanitizers. Hand sanitizers only disallow their bodies from naturally building up good bacteria that beats the bad guys. if you're going to have to do a hand sanitizer, where's the one? This is the one I carry when I go to the amusement parks. I don't like using hand sanitizers with alcohol because, again, it kills all the good guys and it leaves your hands susceptible to all the bad guys, right? So this is a really good one. It's not very expensive. Okay. It just has a lanol essential oil, and it's $1.39. It's really good. You can put it in their bags for a cleanser, and it'll keep them from getting too much bad bacteria or clearing their hands really quick. But you never want to put any hand sanitizers on their hands. Always encourage the little people, including yourself, to use soap and water. Remember President Obama even said that on TV one time. He was like, they were saying, what's the best thing for parabens? Remember when that whole scare of Ebola or something coming about? So he said, sorry, he was saying that the best method of keeping sanitary was good old fashioned water and soap. Okay. All right, family, I'm out. I think I'm on 1%. I hope it was helpful. It's a little rant. I wish I could show you more. There's so much more you should see in here, but hopefully I gave you enough so you can kind of be a little more vigilant when you're shopping. All right, family, I'm out. I'm gonna get one more thing and then I'm gone and I'm gonna go eat. All right, peace.